Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and this is your second reading of the day. So we're looking at moods or indicators of my emotional set points. And we had this reading this morning with the Four of Cups, so if you're interested, please go see that one. It's the one just before this reading. When you continue to focus on any thought, it becomes increasingly easy to continue to focus on it because of the law of attraction is making more thoughts like it available to you. And so, emotionally speaking, you are developing a mood or you are achieving a habitual vibration groove, so to speak, or a set point. Yeah, and you want to make sure that that groove and that set point is in the place that you really want it to be, right? You want to be in mood of happiness, and today we have been looking at what is blocking you. So sometimes we don't realize it, but our mind starts going us down the road that's not exactly good for us. So, right. The thing that they want you to really think about here is the Four of Wands is always a card of, yay, let's celebrate our accomplishments so far. Let's celebrate all the good things that have happened to us so far. And let's be very optimistic and happy and reflecting on where you want to go next. Okay? It's time to look back a little bit and take stock, but not in a bad thing. You can do it in two ways. But in this way is in a celebration mode. Not in a, ooh, I wish I could have done that differently mode. And it's a more enjoyable, bringing joy and happiness to your heart and soul and all the energy forms, right? Mind, body, and soul. A lot of people say that a lot. That's what it means. What you think with the mind affects the body, the soul, the spirit. It affects all of you. So use that tool carefully. Let it help you develop a sense of happiness, of wealth, of celebration. Okay? All right, so we're going to take from the Pure Magic deck. Hecate's Path, Cycle of Life, Night Magic, Crossroads, and Letting Go. Hecate's Path is asking you to let go of what is familiar, safe, and comfortable in order to break the stagnant wheel. Oh, there we go. The stagnant wheel. And discover new opportunities that lie waiting ahead. What is dead is gone, and a new path must begin its process in order to continue the cycle again. Birth, death, and rebirth. You are guided to delve deeper into your spiritual path and remember the soul truths hidden inside your cosmic makeup, and to aid recovery of those soul truths you have hidden from others. It is time to transform from the old self and walk your truth for yourself and for your legacy. Gorgeous Pisces. I feel again it's the moon's journey, the high priestess. You have the moon here in this card. And somebody reaching out of a dark figure into almost like, please give me the intuitive hit and the light. It's like reaching for the light, reaching for intuition. Cycle of Life, Six of Pentacles has been showing up a lot in your readings. 3, 6, 9 to me are always magical numbers. But the 6, especially the 6 of Pentacles, is about a personal balance to self. Cycle of Life makes me think of the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Night Magic makes me feel the moon, and of course the path of intuition and following your dreams. The crossroads, the decisions that you have to make of whether you're going to stay in a groove of that's going to deter your path or a groove that's going to help your path forward. And of course is letting go. I feel more of a letting go of this. They're both these figures have got their arms up in release and surrender. I feel that really profoundly. Sometimes rock bottom. Sometimes makes us realize when there's no way out, that there's no choice. We have to reset. We have to try again. Because the other idea of it is so dark and scary. I feel that's what people do when they have burnouts. You know, they do a reset. They do a personal reset. You overload the system and it just kind of shorts out. And you need to follow something differently. Now, I don't feel that you're there, Pisces. I don't feel that's the case for you. I don't think you've shorted out. But you certainly know the feeling of it. You know what it's like. Now, whether you suffer from depression or not, we've all been doing that. And there's that Justice card showing up again, telling you it's time to reinvest in going back to center. So that could be called a reset as well. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't get stuck in the details. The Nine of Cups. The gratitude. The feeling blessed for where you are right now and everything that you have. And there's the Four of Wands. There's the Four of Wands. So important. So important. God, that word, right? So relevant to you. Let's pick a different word. Relevant. So indispensable. There's a word. There's a good word as well. So vital. So significant. Essential, valuable. To know and reflect kindly on the self. On how to look back and take stock. And where are you? How are you celebrating that in yourself? And where you want to go. But I am repeating myself now. But apparently it needed to be done. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Planting new ideas, new roots. Ones that grow. That bring fruit. You don't want to be planting duds. Or hulls with no seeds. Hollowed out hulls is what they're showing me. Don't do that. Nine of Swords. Walking away from this anxiety. Committing to your well-being. Committing to the sense of, I will feel better about myself, within myself. I'm going to commit to this union, this cooperation between mind and energy. Yeah, to happiness. Ooh, look at all of that. And the High Priestess. I told you, right? I felt the High Priestess here. And you have the Temperance. Bringing balance. Another card of total balance, right? Be patient with yourself. Be kind. And you have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is saying you have the resources to make this happen. I haven't done this in a long time. The Moon underneath the deck. She's been showing up as well. Okay? Your intuition, your perception of things is very important to your growth right now. The point of this is to get you out of the stagnant energy. And the way to do that is investing in a good energy, in a high-flying energy, to bring you back to center. To show you that that's how to make progress. Gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude. This is all happy cards right here. Celebrating the good. Letting go of the bad. Planting a seed that's not just a hull. Staying away from those anxious thoughts that make you feel bad. Committing to happiness. Bringing the balance back. Balance and balance. Intuition again. And of course the King of Pentacles. Somebody who is always abundance. Always resourceful. The thing to pay attention to is this Nine of Swords in reverse. Very important to Pay attention to that darkness within that always pops up to try and pull you back into that groove of despair. We all have it. It all happens. We have days such as these, but right now it's to focus on our beautiful, ethereal Pisces energy that usually shows us everything is possible. But you have to be careful too, because as Pisces, we also know when we're leading ourselves in fantasy down the garden path. And we like to tell ourselves as we are going down that beautiful, fantastical garden, mythical garden path that it's not meant to exist in the real world. And that's not totally accurate. You can bring this beautiful high-vibing feeling and make it develop things in the reality of today. So I keep reminding you of this, but this is really the pertinent point here. Okay? The essential meaning in all these readings is to bring in that you can create what you want. You can create the energy or that feeling, that high-vibing feeling. You just have to focus on it. Focus on what brought it to you. Okay? All right, my beautiful ones. Let's see. Oh, this video is very, very short. It's very, very short. I'm looking. But you know, I don't like to focus too long on these videos of block, because you know ultimately that you're hitting some kind of a wall. And in every reading, whether it's the block day or just the spiritual day, they're always talking about the things that you should focus on, the things that you should bring to light that will help you rise above these things. So I am not going to stick here and keep repeating this stuff to you right now, because I know you know. So take the rest of this time and think to yourself, am I getting stuck in a groove of potential toxic kind of thoughts? Are you, Pisces? And how can you get yourself out of it? If you say, I don't know, then it's time for a game plan. It's time for you to connect on paper something that you can carry around with you to remind you of things that make you feel wonderful. It could be one-word cues. It could be a sentence. It could be a memory. It could be a trinket. It could be anything. But they're like snap out of it's, we'll call them, that will help you return to the vibe that you're trying to get. So this is the thing. This is the thing that takes you down every single time. It's right in the middle. Hidden but still seen. Still feeling just god-awful and terrible. Okay? You have so much potential. And I want you all to reach greatness. But I want you to reach it in a way where you feel grateful for every single thing. And people just think of you as the most wonderful individuals they've ever known. How do they do that? How do they do that? And then you can tell them. All right, Pisces. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed and you do enjoy these videos, I invite you to do so. Hit that notification bell to all. There's also a link in the description box, whereas on my personal website, that will also remind you every time I post a video, and I trust that more than the algorithm, but I leave the choice up to you. I would like to take a moment to thank everybody who supports me here, who has helped me financially, in other words, by donations, by joining the membership here on Patreon. They're the same. They offer the same things, just 2 different platforms. And the people who watch constantly every day, the new people who have shown up, who give me their time, who get uplifted. And if you are using these to empower your life, that is the biggest thank you I will ever need from you. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Love, light, and blessings. Bye for now, beautiful ones.